Okay, happy 2024, everyone. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Thanks to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, we did not have to go to New York to see the ball drop this year. Speaking of New Year's Eve, everyone is complaining about the bowl games. Everyone is complaining about players opting out, which I'm not sure why that is such a big deal when the entire Eagles defense opted out. Okay, let's start with Browns-Jets. Joe Flacco now has as many passing touchdowns this month as Kenny Pickett has in his career.
Can we stop that now?
Absolutely not. I know this has been a rough year for us.
Will you just get Robert in here, please?
Okay, Coach, you punted on 4th and 2 down 20. I bet you're pretty mad right now. You know, I had a dream last night. I dreamt I was a dove flying over the sea, and then I dove into the ocean and swam with the dolphins. I was two animals joined as one, which means good things are coming. You are worse than Adam Gase. Okay, moving on. Dolphins-Ravens. The Dolphins gave up 56 points, which is the second most the Ravens have scored in franchise history. The most they scored was 59 against the Dolphins. We will be fine. Miami, I have seen Zach LaVine play better defense. Okay, moving on. Let's do the NFC South. The Panthers had -2 net passing yards at the half. To make matters worse, your owner, David Tepper, threw a drink into the crowd of Jags fans. Ironically, that was the best throw you've had all season.
Say he threw a Tepper tantrum.
He really needs to watch his temperament.
Can I go?
When were you ever here? Okay, let's do Falcons-Bears. Thanks to the Panthers' loss, the Bears now have the #1 overall pick. But don't get too... We are sticking with Justin. He is the best quarterback we have ever seen.
The bar could not be lower.
Okay, look, we're going to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and build around Justin. Luke Getsy is going to turn Maserati Marv into a Chrysler Sebring. Okay, Falcons, just get Arthur Smith in here, please.
Yes.
Arthur, you have once again wasted first-round talent. Cordell Patterson is tweeting about you.
I didn't see that on Facebook.
Okay, Art, I'm going to fire you. Unless you can answer this one question.
Okay.
What is the best way to use Bijan Robinson?
Oh dear.
Bijan Robinson to me is just like a story I know called The Puppy That Lost Its Way. Puppy is like Bijan in that they were both lost in the woods. Except the puppy, my friends, was a dog, and the team was a revolution. Go Falcons! Go Falcons! Arthur, what you just said was one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points. May God have mercy on your soul. Can we please do the Eagles game now? Yeah, sure. The Eagles defense has given up more touchdown passes than any individual quarterback has thrown this season. The guy wearing the cape in the movie Invincible would play better defense.
You guys lost to the Cardinals.
So did you. You blew leads against the Jets and now the Cardinals. You cannot spell Philly without 2 L's.
How do you spell Dallas?
Wait a minute. Philly, get Brian Johnson in here.
Yes.
Brian, it's 3rd and long. You're in the red zone. What's the play call?
QB draw.
Or a screen. Okay, better. To who? To Kenneth Gainwell? Get out. But I would have Devontae as our lead blocker.
Now that is smart.
Get out! Between Nick Sirianni and Matt Patricia, they've now combined for about 50 pencils and 0 success. I have seen better defense in Philly when James Harden was there. Okay, we had so many games this weekend, we're just going to rapid fire through the boring ones, which is basically the entire AFC South. Will you take that off?
No, take it off.
Make me.
Give me the shirt. Give me the shirt.
I hate this division so
much.
And lastly, Russell Wilson did not change his contract, so he did not start this weekend. Broncos country, let's ride the bench. Okay, we have to talk about it. On to one of the most controversial games this weekend. Lions-Cowboys. You have to do something about it. The refs are terrible keep getting away with this. I am not siding with them. I do want to apologize for the officials. They have screwed more people this year than Tyreek Hill.
I thought it was fine.
Yes, well, you also think throwing it 3 times up 7 with 2 minutes left is a good idea, so your judgment is not very useful right now. There is no way Decker was ineligible. Okay, when someone is eligible, you usually cover them.
Except for the Eagles.
Okay, just a couple more games, guys. Patriots-Bills. The Bills will now either be a #2 seed or eliminated, which is so perfect for their season. I would talk to Sean McDermott, but someone told him to let James Cook, and he's been confused for days. So Bill O'Brien was right. Jalen Milroe shouldn't be a quarterback. Yeah, well, neither should Mac Jones. Oh, one last thing. I did want to touch on the playoff games. Alabama burned multiple timeouts to come up with a QB draw on 4th and goal. Felt just like watching the Eagles.
I'm leaving.
It only took 11 years, but Tommy Rees finally beat Alabama. And if any of you were thinking of not drafting Michael Penix Jr., you might want to reconsider. He has a negative number of ACLs and is still better than Kenny Pickett. Really? I think that is it, everyone. I'll see you next. All right, where's Brett Allen? Get him in here. He should be fired immediately. Will you just calm down? I have never seen anyone cheat so badly and think they're still worthy of a job. We are going to the national championship.